Yeah, this is going to be a quick recording on Monte Carlo simulation using a circle, and this is all going to be courtesy of this guy. So he made an introduction. You can find this one on YouTube. So I repeated some of what he did here in this example. Let's see. In Excel. We can use this on full screen without a picture here. So what he did is that here are random numbers, two columns with random numbers. They're all between -1 and +1, and they are also plotted against each other with the first random number on the x-axis and the second on the y-axis here. And you can see the scatter here. There are 9,999 numbers here. Okay, so what is done now is, you can see here, it's computed the square of these two numbers and added, which is then the circle in red here, which is basically the equation for the circle in red here. And now here is used an if statement to calculate if this area, what it is, falls within the cycle, no, within the circle or on the circle, and then we just plot a 1, and if it's outside the circle we plot 0, and here we count up the number of occurrence over 1, the number which falls inside the circle, and the total count, 999 samples are down here. And then we calculate the average of this one and times 4, because the average is going to be just 1/4 here, and we have to times 4 to get the entire circle. And of course the number that's going to fall inside the average here is going to be approximately pi, because the area of this circle is pi. And here is pi itself, and here's the deviation. And what has been done now is I've made 184 iteration of this formula calculating pi, and then you have the average calculated here, and that's just the average of all these iterations down here. I have got the standard deviation. Let's see, here's the standard deviation of the same, and here's the variance of the same range. Okay. Each time you can recalculate these just by selecting formulas and calculate now, and then you get a new random number calculator for each of these. And down here is a histogram for all these values down here, and they should approach pi. But here you can see the average and the standard deviation in this way of calculating the pi. So okay, this was a quick one, just how to do this. To do these iterations down here, this is a data table, and you just have to look at. There are a few videos on YouTube showing you how to insert a data table. So you get, that's the Monte Carlo run part of this, where you're running 184 iteration of the pi calculation. And just to get a standard, the mean and the standard deviation out of this, so we can have some confidence in how close this number is going to be to the pi.